Welcome and thank you for joining me. My name is Monique Rivera, and today's presentation is titled The Life-Changing Impact of Expanded Library Services for Immigrants, Refugees, and Asylum Seekers, Serving the Needs of New American Communities. Between 2015 and 2065, future immigrants and their descendants are projected to account for 88% of the U.S. population increase, which is 103 million people, as the nation grows to 441 million people. Given these rapidly growing figures, it is imperative that libraries activate innovative thinking and solid partnerships with organizations whose mission it is to serve foreign-born populations, whether they are immigrants, refugees, or asylum seekers. Many libraries strive to realize a vision that fosters a sense of belonging for the communities they serve. Many also strive to enrich lives by providing access to diverse resources and programs. The example you see here includes the mission and vision statements from the Urbana Free Library's strategic plan. In its plan, the library states its goals around engaging with culturally diverse communities. The efforts they cite to reach their goals are improving and updating foreign language collections, inclusive collection development, and programming for diverse cultures, and partnering with community groups for outreach and events. As for professional development, they state two efforts: library staff training on working with foreign-born people, and general diversity training for library staff. From this, we have an issue. The example of efforts to reach said goals is not enough. Public libraries exist to best serve all community members and are positioned well to provide expanded services that aid foreign-born community members and support them to thrive in community. Why not expand library services to meet our new American community's growing needs? Some statistics to consider. According to the Institute of Museum and Library Services, IMLS, more than 55% of new Americans use their public library at least once a week to access English language learning classes, citizenship and civic educational programs, and a vital support network. According to the Migration Policy Institute, 1.38 million foreign-born people moved to the U.S. in 2015, an increase of 2% over the prior year. Over 43 million immigrants live in the U.S., which is 13% of the U.S. population and growing. A quote from the Migration Policy Institute states, "Public libraries and the new Americans they serve need a plan that properly positions libraries to meet the challenges of our nation's shifting demographics and ensure equity for all." Of today's 13 million lawful permanent residents, or LPRs, about 9 million are eligible to naturalize and have not. For this case study, the New Americans Campaign, which is a national network of respected immigration organizations, legal services providers, faith-based organizations, immigrant rights groups, foundations, and community leaders, organized mega workshops in 3 California counties in partnership with local human services agencies, libraries, and other organizations. Campaign partners were able to inform low-income immigrant clients about the application processing fee waiver, which is about $680 and not widely publicized, and local naturalization workshops intended to guide eligible LPRs through the process of applying for citizenship. Communicating effectively with new American communities is where the challenge lies. Through the case study, it is evident that communications and marketing were essential in reaching as many foreign-born community members as possible. There are barriers that immigrants face, as shown here, including means of communication. Multilingual outreach is best with a focus on the methods listed here. Cross-promotion of library services through local and community organizations can also be mutually beneficial. In the summer of 2019, the American Library Association published a white paper titled Library Programs and New Americans. In this white paper, the ALA offers detailed steps for libraries to successfully reach and engage with their new American communities. Some actionable recommendations are listed here. This list offers just the start to the life-changing impact that our libraries can make on the lives of our new American communities. Together, let's implement these actionable steps to better support our global communities. Let's work together and do this right for all of us. Thank you.